So I now call the honourable member for Kooyong.
Mr Deputy Speaker, yesterday's flippant remarks by Labor's Minister for Small Business, Nick Sherry, that bookstores will soon cease to exist is for many small business owners the last straw. This government's disdain for the small bookstore owners is simply a metaphor for their abandonment of the small business sector as a whole. Small business matters, with nearly 2 million small businesses Australia-wide, representing 96% of all businesses. Small business employs more than 5 million people. In Kooyong, we have nearly 18,000 small businesses, from the bustling shopping strips in Glenferrie and Burke Roads to those families who run a little enterprise from home. It is the engine room of our local economy. You hurt small business, you hurt every Kooyong family. So that is why the Gillard government's policies towards small business are causing such concern. In this year's budget, the abolition of the entrepreneur's tax offset will affect up to 400,000 small businesses, who will lose up to $2,500. It's a severe punishment for self-employed operations reporting income of less than $50,000 a year. And to make matters worse, the sector's peak body, the Council of Small Business Australia, COSBOA, said there was no consultation prior to the announcement. The introduction of a requirement on businesses in the building and construction industry to report every payment made to contractors to the ATO is another punitive measure that has caused an outcry. It will create a significant administrative burden on small business and is clearly a payback to the union movement, who are looking to government for help in reversing their declining membership. Small business operators driving more than 25,000 kilometres a year are also facing higher FBT charges on their vehicles, another impost on doing business. And with the carbon tax to lift gas and electricity prices, there will be no compensation for small business. All these changes are coming at a time when small business is doing it tough and consumer confidence is on the wane. The Telstra Business COSBOA 2011 Back to Business survey found that more than one-third of small businesses face cash flow problems, only 1 in 5 believe economic conditions are better today than they were a year ago, and nearly half are concerned by higher interest rates. You don't have to take my word for it that Labor is bad for small business. Just ask COSBOA or the Independent Contractors Australia, who said, and I quote, "It's becoming harder not to reach the conclusion that the Gillard government really hates small business people." The fact that the Rudd-Gillard governments have seen 300,000 jobs lost from small business is a sign that enough is enough. The Australian public want a minister who is ready to man the barricades in their defence, not one who is quick to write the epitaph of their demise. The only way to reverse this devastating trend for small business in Australia is to remove this government from office.